Hello guys, welcome to Future Gen Immigration Services, and today we are going to talk about Atlantic Immigration Program. Atlantic Immigration Program launched in 2017, and there are four provinces under this program: New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. We also call eastern side of Canada to these provinces. So let's go Canada under Atlantic Immigration Program with Future Gen Immigration. Without any further ado, let's get started my presentation. So this program initially it was launched in 2017 to help employers in Atlantic Canada, foreign skilled workers who want to immigrate Canada, and international graduates to stay in Atlantic Canada after they graduate. Due to its success, the government has committed to making this pilot program a permanent program, which is very good news. It will continue to be a flagship regional economic immigration program, completing the provincial nominee programs in each Atlantic province. Now, let me talk about this particular requirements about this program. So, if we talk about the fee, there is a $1,325 fee which you need to pay in order to apply this, and the processing times are 6 months. The Atlantic Immigration Pilot is a pathway to permanent residence for skilled workers, international graduates who want to work and live in Canada in one of those four Atlantic provinces. As of June 1st, 2019, your spouse or common law partner is also eligible to apply work permit, open work permit. If you have a work permit through the Atlantic Immigration Program and your job is listed as type 0 or skill level A, B, or C under National Occupation Classification System. So it's a very good thing if any of you already own work permit and you wish to apply open work permit for your spouse, you are eligible. You can do so. So this is an employer-driven program designed to help employers in Atlantic Canada to hire qualified skilled workers worldwide if they cannot fill those gaps locally. To immigrate to Atlantic Canada, uh, under this pilot program, you must be a recent graduate of a publicly funded institute in Atlantic Canada or a skilled worker internationally who meets the program requirements. You can be living abroad or already in Canada temporarily. You must receive a job offer from a designated employer in Atlantic Canada in order to participate in this program. If you receive a job offer from an employer, then ask for a copy of employer's confirmation of designation or tell them about the Atlantic Immigration Program and ask them to consider becoming designated if they are not already. So, let's talk about what are the main streams under this program. There are three main streams. Number one, international graduates. Number two, high skilled workers. And number three, intermediate workers. So let's talk about international graduate program. In general, you must have a degree, diploma, or other credential from a publicly funded institute in Atlantic provinces, and you have been lived in those provinces at least 16 months in last 24 months before you are going and getting your degree, diploma, or credential. You must take a language test to show that you can communicate in English or French and show you can support yourself and your family when you come to Canada. Work experience is not required for international graduates hired through the Atlantic Immigration Pilot. The employer also must meet some specific requirements. So that was international graduate. Now let's talk about Atlantic High Skill Program. So what is Atlantic High Skill Program? In general, you must have worked in a management professional or technical job skill for at least a year. Have at least a Canadian high school diploma or equivalent education. Take a language test to show you can communicate in English or in French. Show you can support yourself and your family when you come to Canada. The employer must also meet again some certain requirements. And the third, Atlantic Intermediate Skill Program. So in this, in general, you should have been worked in a job that requires a high school education and a job specific training for at least a year. At least a year. Have at least a Canadian high school diploma or equivalent education. Take language tests to show you can communicate in English or either in French. Also show that you can support yourself and your family once you will arrive to Canada. And again, the employer should meet some specific requirements. Now, let me share with you some publicly funded institutes list, which will be good. So, under New Brunswick, there are certain colleges like Maritime College of Forest Technology, Mount Allison University, New Brunswick College of Craft and Design, New Brunswick Community College, and St. Thomas University in Brunswick. College of the North Atlantic, Newfoundland, and Memorial University of Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. So, Acadia University, Atlantic School of Technology, Cape Breton University, Nova Scotia, Dalhousie University, Nova Scotia. Some other universities and colleges includes Nova Scotia College of Art and Design, Nova Scotia Community College, St. Francis Xavier University, St. Mary's University, University of King's College, also Nova Scotia. And in Prince Edward Island, you can apply University of Prince Edward Island. So, under this Atlantic Immigration Program, get a job offer and then you must receive a job offer from a designated employer in Atlantic Canada to participate in the pilot. So what does designate mean? Same when we talk about DLI, Designated Learning Institute, that means there are only some specific educational institutes after which you will get postgraduate work permit. That's why we call those designated learning institutes. Same here, we use the word designated employer, which means few of those employers are designated by the government who can issue you a job offer, not all the employers. So once you are getting a job offer, make it sure that that specific employer is designated, and then it will be a good thing for you if you get a job offer. So after, to see a list of designated employers participating in the pilot, check the provincial websites if you want further information. And if you do not want to continue yourself, we are always here and we are always ready to help you. You may contact us anytime. www.futuregen.ca, futuregen.ca, email address admin@futuregen.ca, and also you can contact us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube, and you can follow along our channel as well. We are always ready to help you. So let's talk about further. So you make sure you meet the employment requirements listed in the National Occupation Classification, NOC. Your job offer does not need to be in the same field as other jobs you have had. It's a very important thing. Make sure you qualify for the program and the employer selected in the job offer: high school, intermediate, skilled, or international graduate. Sign the offer letter to a foreign national form and keep a copy for your records. You will need it when you work with a service provider organization on your settlement plan and for your permanent residence application. That's also very important. So now let's talk about language. You must take a language test and send those results with your application. You must do this even if you studied in Canada. Again, very important. Even though if you studied in Canada, you have to provide your language results. Education. If you studied outside Canada, you need an ECA, Educational Credential Assessment Report. This shows that your education compares to a Canadian one. It's easier to get this document while still in your home country. Another good thing. Then proof of funds. When you arrive in Canada, you need enough money to support yourself and your family. Those are some specific numbers which I do not want to quote here. Then other documents, there are other documents you must include in your application. Each program has an application guide and a checklist, so you have to keep in mind those things also. And get a settlement plan. That's very important. After you get a job offer from a designated employer, again, from a designated employer, you need to get a settlement plan. A settlement plan will help you and your family to adjust into your new home in Atlantic Canada. It will provide you with useful resources and contacts to help you feel welcome in that new community. These plans are free. That's another amazing thing. If you are already in Canada, you must work with a settlement service provider organization in the region where you will be working. Your designated employer can help you find one. That's great. If you are outside Canada, there are several settlement service provider organizations in Canada you can contact. Check with your designated employer for any recommendations. Then get your certificate of endorsement. After you have your settlement plan, the province must endorse your job offer. Your employer will handle this process. Do not submit your permanent residence application until you confirm with the employer that your offer has been endorsed. If the province endorses your job offer, you will get a certificate of endorsement in the mail. Include your endorsement certificate with your permanent residence application. So after that, submit your application for permanent residence, for PR. Choose the application package for the program you will be applying through, if it's high skilled, intermediate skilled, or international graduates. The application package includes an instructions guide and all the forms you need to fill out, including these Atlantic immigration pilot documents. Offer of employment to a foreign national, certificate of endorsement, and you may need to give biometrics. So, folks, these were all the requirements for Atlantic immigration program which we have just finished it. If any of you thinks that it's confusing, or they do not have time, or they are not applying by themselves, not a problem. We are here. We are ready to help you always. So just contact us through our website www.futuregen.ca. We have a pre-assessment form which you need to fill it up, and all your information we are going to receive. Or either you can fill a contact us form available at our website, or email us admin@futuregen.ca, or contact us through Facebook. Our Facebook page is FutureGen Canada. We are also available on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. So we have a presence on all these social media accounts, and we are always accessible and approachable and ready to help you. So follow our YouTube channel and Facebook page in order to get more informative and exciting videos related to Canadian immigration. And until my next video, stay tuned and goodbye.